We are here. It is day one of my little journey that I'm partaking in. I want to become an elite endurance runner. At least that's my dream right now. It's my ambition. Will it last? I hope so. We'll see how far this little journey takes me. But this is day one. I'm starting a training block for a 50K and a marathon that I have in October. So I got about 2 months to train for those. I have a running history of about 4 years, but just like completely amateur, nothing crazy. Just ran a couple marathons. I ran my first backyard ultra a week ago, but that's part of this whole thing. So, but no, my running times, nothing's too impressive or anything, but I want to get them impressive. I want to improve. So this first training block, I am running 10 miles every day for the month of August. So for 30 to 31 days, I'll be running 10 miles every day, trying to build my aerobic base. That's what I've been reading about, and how to get better at running is building your aerobic base. So running super slow miles, and a lot of them. So that's what I'm going to be doing this month. 10 miles every day. One of those, every week, one of those 10-mile runs will be fast. So I'll be running like as fast as I can, basically. And then the other 6 10-mile runs will be just slow, relaxing. And since today's day one, I'll be taking it nice and slow. But yeah, let's get this started. I'm gonna get a stretch in, and then I'm gonna start running. Alrighty. 10 miles is done. As you can see, let's see if it'll focus. Whatever. It's done. Day one's complete, 10 miles in. Another day closer to the goal. Let's go. We are heading now. Today we got another 10 miles, except it's not a normal 10 miles. It's a fast 10 miles. So I'll be doing like a 1 mile warm up. And then for the next 9 miles, just pretty much running them as fast as I can. I'll probably start doing interval workouts once I'm a little closer to the marathon 50K. But right now, I'm just gonna run like 9 miles as fast as I can. Just try and keep my heart rate up and my pace good. Holding a 6:50 pace would be lovely for 9 miles, but I don't know if I can do that yet. Because obviously I wanna run a sub 3-hour marathon. So I have to be able to run the 6:50 pace for 26 miles. Hopefully I can get to being able to run 6:50 pace for 10 miles here pretty soon. Otherwise it's not looking good. But yeah, I'll see you guys when we get to the trail. The trailhead, gotta get 10 miles fast as possible. Let's get it. Be back with the time soon. So that went quite terribly. I pushed myself, so that's good. But my average pace was, I don't even know if you can see it. Yeah, it's upside down. Focus. Whatever. My average pace was 7:52. So an entire minute slower than what it needs to be. I'll give myself a little excuse. It's 80 degrees and humidity is like 75. So that'll do it, but still an entire minute slower. It's a little discouraging to not hit your goals, but just got to keep on working harder until I can hit them. Training days where you kind of suck are inevitable, so I'm very well aware of that and okay with it. Very tired though. I pushed myself. I sprinted as far as I could, or as long as I could at the end, and got my heart rate to like 187, just for funsies. I also read that sprinting causes growth hormone release. I don't know how much credibility there's behind that, but yeah. Training for the day is over. Another 10 miles locked in. Time to keep pushing towards the goal. Alrighty, we're in a bit of a rush this morning because I'm meeting Creston to run. Creston's my friend, and I'm running late. I got off work at 7:30. It is day 9. The date is August 9th. So we're on day 9 of running 10 miles every day for a month. I'm hanging in there. The past couple days, it's been a little harder because I've been at work. I picked up an extra shift. And I'm a firefighter, so when I pick up an extra shift, it's not like, oh, an extra 8 hours. I'm at work for an extra day. So it's hard to get the 10 miles in at work sometimes. Yesterday it took me like 6 hours to get in 10 miles because we kept on getting calls, you know, emergencies. People just kept on calling, so I kept on having to stop the run and be gone for 2 hours and then come back. It was really hard. But trying to stay disciplined, trying to stay consistent, showing up, you know, putting in the work. I want to get better, and so that's what it's requiring, is suffering all day, basically. So yeah, going to the trail to meet Creston, gonna run another, you guessed it, 10 miles. Creston might run it with me. I don't know if he can make it 10 miles yet, but he's putting in the work, so maybe he'll make it 10 miles today. But yeah, I'll start recording when we get there. We're at the trail here with Creston. Creston showed up today. That's all I can ask of him. I showed up as well. That's it. That's all you gotta do is just show up and put in the work to get better, and that's what we're doing today. 10 miles. Creston's gonna run 10 miles with me. I cannot wait. He's gonna try and run 10 miles. If he can't get it yet, that's perfectly fine, but he's gonna try. I don't have a camera guy, so I can't really record when we run unless you wanna like, hey guys. So I'm not gonna record while we run, but when we get back, I'll share the progress and we'll see how far Creston made it. But yeah, 9th day, running 10 miles every day for the month. Time to get another 10 miles in. The run is complete. Unfortunately, we lost Creston. Creston is no longer with us. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear me there. Creston's no longer with us. Creston died. So, he'll be missed. But we got a good run in. 10 miles. Went pretty slow, except for the last mile. I think I'm starting to develop a pretty good aerobic base. Still in the beginner stages, but it's getting there. I can see the progress. Anaerobically, I think that's how you say it. Basically running fast-wise, I'm not so good. I'm not very good at running fast. My body's not very good at keeping up fast paces. So the last mile of every run, I'm running it super fast. So I ran a 6:16 mile for the 10th mile, and I pretty much do something close to that every run. And then I also have the one run a week where I'm running the entire 10 miles pretty fast. Like I said, like hopefully by the end of the month I can get 6:50 for 10 miles. Average pace 6:50 for 10 miles. But we'll see. But yeah, another 10 miles knocked out. Day 9 is complete. I'll check back in whatever day I can. I think I'm gonna make 2 videos. The first one's gonna be the first 15 days. So this video will go until 15 days, and then I'll make a part 2 for the second half of the month. Yeah. Gotta keep grinding. We've made it to day 10. Day 10 of this first half of the training block is officially underway. This morning I hit legs, did barbell squat, barbell lunges, and then a bunch of accessories for my calves and lower back and hamstrings and whatnot. And then after that I ran a 5K. So there is 6.8 miles left to do today, and that's what we're about to do. It's in the middle of the day, it's hot out. The sun is being the sun, so I'm wearing this long sleeve shirt so I don't burn myself. I got a cup of bone broth. Normally I drink electrolytes before a run, but bone broth's got like 1,000 milligrams of sodium in it, so I'm just gonna use that as my electrolyte drink. It's also got collagen protein, so super good for people who are really pushing themselves hard in training and or recovering from a race. Bone broth is really good for you. It's got all that collagen protein, which supports obviously your hair and nails, but it also supports like your ligaments and your muscles in different ways than normal protein. I don't know all the fancy terms and science behind it, but it's good for you. So I drink about half a thing of bone broth every day almost. It's really expensive, so I try and ration it sometimes. But anyways, about to knock out 6.8 miles. I'll check back in real quick when they're done, and then I'll probably on day 14 or 15 when it's halfway through, I'll make one more update and everything, and then that'll be the first video. So yeah, Thanks for sticking in with me so far. Here we go, day 10. Oh, 6.8 miles, done. Come on, just show for once. It's backwards, whatever. That was not easy. I haven't had to push that hard for 7 miles in a while. The heat was really bad. And there's hills everywhere where I live. There's no flat ground. So that always makes it a bit more difficult. But we pushed through it. Ran as fast as I could for the last like 0.35 miles. Another workout done. See you at the next run. Okay, day 15. Today will mark the halfway point through this month, running 10 miles every day in the month of August. Day 15 is here, the speed workout, so I'm basically just gonna run 10 miles as fast as I can. You know, try and keep it steady so I can keep up a good pace throughout the entire thing. Target pace is 6:50. Last week, I don't know if it was a bad day or what, but I cannot hold 6:50 for anything more than like 2 miles. So not looking good for the sub 3 marathon in a month and a half, 2 months. So hopefully today's workout is better. I've been feeling good. I feel like I've been absorbing the training load really well. 10 miles every day. I'm right there on the border of like overtraining, but I feel like I'm just barely, my body's recovering and absorbing and adapting to all the miles, just barely, because it is a really high training load for me. But I think I am taking it pretty well. So hopefully today the miles are a little faster than last week's speed workout. And yeah, I'll see you guys out on the trail. Alrighty. So I'm terrible at planning. I was not expecting it to be as hot as it was outside. Little did I know, at 8:30 a.m. here in North Atlanta, it was 88 degrees out. Still is, it's probably 90 now, with 90% humidity. So that was awful, and I obviously canceled the speed run as soon as I finished my first mile. I was just like, this isn't happening. I'm not running at the speeds I need to be running at, nor getting an effective speed workout when it's 90 or 88 degrees outside of 90% humidity. Good training still, but not for speed. At least as far as my knowledge goes on running. So, just ran 10 miles, faster than normal, but not that much faster. Tried to take it easy and slow. Ran super fast at the end. I'm just going to start getting up earlier for these speed runs, at least while this heat lasts. It's the middle of August now, so hopefully we don't have to deal with this much longer. But it's annoying, but I'm also grateful for it, because running in the humidity and the heat makes you stronger for race day when it's cool in the fall or early winter. So hopefully this heat helps me achieve my goals. Yeah, I'm just going to start getting up earlier, unfortunately. Like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So, yeah. Halfway through. See you guys in part 2.